Down at this burner here. Last year I was here and the thing was spitter and sputter and I winterized the house. I just turned the water back onto the house. What I'm gonna have to do is change that filter at the tank. He's got oil in it, and I'm gonna have to bleed it and see what the story is. Probably change the nozzle. I don't think he's ever done service to this thing. I mean, this is one of those rich doctor guys. Just kind of nasty down here. Cobweb City. Why do you wear a hat? I never figure it out. I figure out why you'd wear a hat, but that's it. So I'll try to get you some shots if I can. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, it's never hasn't been apart in a long time. I bet you the filter's nasty. This isn't shutting off either. That ain't good. It's not shutting off. Alright, it'll work that way. Right, this filter's so nasty. One of these flipping doctors. This thing hasn't been apart in a long time. I ain't really got time to be playing with this thing today, but the bug. I got a bunch of air conditioning calls to do when I get this play with this flipping shit. Yeah, don't look too bad. Gotta be changed, but it don't look all that bad considering it's a summer home. You don't use it that much, so. Good mucking mire out of the bottom there, mama. Yeah. Steve is working again, yo. Steve is working again, mama. Oh yeah, next up. This thing was spitting and sputtering last time I was here. I mean, I think he ran out of oil. Well, we got oil now, so. Yeah, it'll be alright. Let's see if we get an oil flow at the burner. Change the nozzle at least. We might not have time to do a full cleaning on it yet today, but at least get it running for the guy. Yeah, I was here winterizing the house last year and I could hear spittering and sputtering, and it's like, oh man, this thing's out of oil. All blocked or something. I'll just bleed it, and I'll probably gonna have to bleed it out at the burner anyway, but I'll just soon bleed it at the burner. This way here, I know I get a good oil flow, you know. The air will come out. Yeah. The filter didn't look too bad. Ain't too dirty. Dirty enough though. It's a horizontal tank. See if we get some kind of oil flow out of this baby. I'm not sure if it ran out of oil, but I'm thinking that it did, but I can't be 100% sure. We'll see what kind of flow we get here. see. We'll start it up and I'll jump out FF to keep it running. Control. Jump out FF just to keep it running to get the air out. Oh yeah, I can tell it's looking air. It's gonna run, I left the air inside the filter, see it? Here comes the air now. So I'll know when I get a good flow. Jumping out FF will keep the burner running just temporarily, just so I can bleed it so it don't trip out on me. You can't leave that jumper on there. It won't start if you leave that jumper on there second time. I open this up, I open that up a couple of times. Here we go. Yeah, we got a decent flow there, honestly. That's what we want. Oh, there you go, loose one, mama. Get away on me. I'm gonna change the nozzle on it. A big nozzle on that sucker. I'm gonna put a smaller nozzle. Sounds like a monster. Sounds like a big nozzle, y'all. Doesn't seem to be choked, so that's good. I got a lot of shit to do today, so I ain't got time to play around over here. Well, it's the day before the 4th of July, it's July 3rd, so tomorrow's a holiday. I got a lot going on. I'll pull my jumper off. I want to leave the jumper on FF. Oh yeah, look at the flipping thing. I mean, it's bad. Yeah, look at the carbon on the nozzle. It's, you know, those guys never... Lack of maintenance! Lack of maintenance. Put a little 75 in here, that's all you need. I bet you this is a big ass nozzle. I'll show the size, but... I know it's a big nozzle. We don't want a big one in there. I want to go run a small nozzle. I like running smaller nozzles. The burner runs better. And you don't need a bigger nozzle here. That's what I do. Oil companies like to put big nozzles in. I put small ones. 75. A lot better with a small nozzle. We'll see. I'm gonna clean that head. I don't know how dirty that head is. This serves two purposes. It takes the carbon off the head, and I can tell if it's broken or not. That there, if there's any carbon, it'll drop it off it. The plate don't look too bad. This guy's tighter than 2 coats of paint. I don't want to spend too much time here. Bounced a couple of checks. Sometimes the doctors and the lawyers are the worst. Give it the old gun there, Mama. Give it the old gun there. Definitely was a big nozzle he had in there, I'll tell you right now. some adjustments on it. Get a little heat in the chimney, we'll check the draft. Should be fine. It's not all choked up, I could be able to tell. Draft over the fire, which is what we want. I'm surprised it's not all choked up, really. Circulators, shut them off. I did change this tridecator last year I was here. That's it. She's rocking and rolling, Mama. She's rocking and rolling, yo. A little crusty looking, but she's working.